Can you hear anything?
Are you getting a signal there? We're getting another one. No, you're getting audio signal. Okay,
The peaks
clip.
is speaking.
Clip. So audio mixer is down here.
What?
Test.
Test. 1, 2.
They can't move until you
fade
go
at the end.
So it should be black. Go to black.
Go to black. Fade to black.
Fade to black, yeah.
Fade black.
So.
Hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of our Fall Sports 2015 preview show. We have 3 sports today. We got volleyball, who's already up here at the table, badminton, and football who are going to be going today. And like I said, up here first, Coach Mann and a couple of girls from his volleyball team. And I will kick things off with the very first question. Coach Mann, it seems you guys are getting better and better each year. How do you continue to build throughout the seasons? I mean, like I said, getting better and better and better, it seems like. How do you continue the progress to get better this year?
You know, it always takes a lot of hard. Last year, they buy into what you. We've only had 2 days for the players that are on the actual team, so it's a little bit early to tell, but I will say this, we've got a plan that are back from last year. So they call it your pin hitters, your main hitters. All 4 of our main hitters are back. And so one of them is Taylor Knoll, who's sitting right next to me. We call her TK. All right, another one is Hannah Stevenson, who's next to TK. And TK is our best hitter in the school, and she has a bunch of school records like in terms of hitting. And Hannah's our best blocker if we've got at the school, and she's improved our offense. So these are girls that are seniors, they've been a long time, high school season, club season, and so these girls are pretty darn good, you know, by the time they get to the senior year.
How did you prepare in the off season for this season?
Well, we played club during the off-season for school, so we practiced twice a week for that, and then just, like you said, we have camp, and then just extra training over the summer, like afternoon.
And what kind of improvements do you hope that the team makes this season?
I hope that we improve a lot in working together as a team, as well as improving all of our individual skills.
And have you made any additions to the team so far that you feel is going to help to improve?
You know, like I said, we did retain a bunch of girls from last year, you know, but we do have a couple of additions. Our setters are new. One of our setters is new, and we've got a new libero this year. And so those are important positions to fill. And, you know, the sooner those girls get on track, the easier it'll be. But we've got ourselves a really tough schedule this year. You know, hopefully we've prepared well. You know, these guys, when they play club, they don't only play here in Arizona, but they've played in Colorado and they've played in New Orleans, and, you know, they've done a lot of not only playing locally, but they've also played a lot outside the state in a club situation.
And one of the players that you retained from last season is Kennedy Kaminsky, who's a sophomore. Do you think that she's one of your strongest players?
Yeah, you know, Kennedy is, she's a stud because she's, you know, it helps when you're 6'2", you know what I mean? It's always a little bit easier for a volleyball player, and so, you know, she's still a puppy though too, and she needs to grow and get stronger and be more dynamic as a player, and so she's kind of one of these girls though that's super motivated to be good, you know, so hopefully her motivation to be good, you know, correlates with her work ethic, and she works hard and tries to get better and listens, you know, because, you know, there's, we kind of perceive Kennedy as one of these players that can be a Division I volleyball player, but she's not there yet. She needs to improve to get to that position.
And all of your sophomore players, are you planning to get them up to par with your seniors and your better?
You know, our one sophomore player, we kept a freshman. We kept 3 freshmen on the team last year, which, you know, this is my 23rd year of coaching, and I haven't had a whole lot of freshmen, you know. You very, very seldom keep a freshman. But we had a 6'2" girl come in, we had a 6'1" girl come in last year, and we had a good setter come in. So one of the players I haven't talked about could compete to try and knock off TK over here, has got all kinds of school records. Her name's Ryan Davis. And Ryan, I can't even tell you how good she is. She's a phenomenal player. And we've designed our offense to get the ball not only to TK and Hannah, but also to get a lot of balls to Ryan, who's such a good offensive player, you know? She's phenomenal, and she's playing super well.
Thank you.
And that is it for volleyball. Let's give volleyball a big round of applause. And we're going to go ahead and bring Badman up here. Badman, come on down.
All right, how do I not get the cushion?
Oh, you can have the cushion.
The cushion chair. I know.
Badman, probably last year the most successful team at Perry in any sport, coming state runner-up in the championship game. Now, my question for you guys is, looking back at last season, coming into this season, is there any pressure? Finishing state runner-up, now do you feel like you have to match that or do better than that?
We're not going to play the season under pressure. We always want a banner. Our goal is to put a banner on the east wall, and that's going to be our goal again this year. We're going to play the badminton we know how to play. We're going to stick to our fundamentals. We're improving on our footwork. We're improving on shots, selection to get there. So we're going to play our regular game and hope that takes us to the Final Four at least. And section champs is our first goal we have, and then we'll worry about the state goal after that.
Hi, my name is Riley White, and I would first like to start off by interviewing Lauren Cater. What type of goals are you setting to prepare for victory this season?
Personally this year, I think me and my doubles partner Lakey, our #1 goal this year is to win individual state for our doubles team. So that's pretty much my priority right now.
And who would you say is your biggest competition?
Skill-wise, probably the Red Mountain #1 team, but personally, it's the Corona girls. We just clash a little, so.
Nice. And Katie, what about you? What type of goals are you setting to prepare for victory?
Personally, I look forward to improving my techniques and further take over my friends Lakey and Lauren once they graduate next year and further lead us in, our program.
And is your competition the same as theirs? Same school, same?
As well as Corona, and I also have a personal animosity with the Xavier girls. Hopefully we'll bring them down.
Okay, now I have a question for Coach Johnson. How important is the first match as far as setting a reputation?
Well, the first match is going to be huge. In the past, we've stepped on the court and we've played and we see what our opponents are going to do, and we kind of let them set the pace and play up to them. This year, I want us to step out on the court, reset the pace, and make them rise to our occasion. So it's going to be big for us. We, on a personal note, I might hit my 100th win this season. That's in the plans. I need 7 wins for 100 wins. It's lucky 13 year. So we hope to start it off home next week against Highland with a win, but coming out and making them rise to our game.
So how are you going to prepare overall your entire team to win?
We are preparing a lot on footwork. That's been our weak point, our weak area, so we're preparing our footwork so we can move around the court better, a better shot selection, and for our more advanced players, we're working on slices and around the head shots that are more advanced skills because they're at that level and they're picking up on it. So we're going to surprise them with shots that they don't see coming.
Awesome. Thank you so much and good luck this season.
Thank you.
And that is all for badminton. Badminton finished runner-up last season, and we'll see what they can do this season. Now we're going to bring football up here. All the football boys. First game of the season this Friday night on Sports 360 AZ. And Coach, you guys made the playoffs last season with a 500 record. Now when you look at this season, it's no secret you guys have a very, very difficult schedule rather. How do you look to build off that, and what are your expectations more so for this season with this increasingly difficult schedule?
Well, we do have a tough schedule. We're looking forward to that challenge. Every week's basically a playoff game for us, one of the toughest schedules in the state. Last year, we 2 games short of having a much better season by 3 points, and so we're looking to have a little bit more mental discipline and a little bit more tenacity where we can win those close games so we don't get stuck at a lower seed. Our goal is to be in that top 8 so we get a home playoff game.
And with that tougher schedule, how prepared do you feel that the team is for this season?
How prepared?
Yes.
I think that we have a lot of experience with our interior linemen. Our front 7 on defense have a lot of experience. We've got a lot of young guys that are very talented, but their experience is not as much, and so we're going to have to really get them, throw them in the water this first 2 games and get their feet wet and get them ready for even the bigger games to come when we start our section play.
And this is for you too. How did you train in the off season to be more prepared?
We just worked hard every day. Just worked on my grind, and Coach Boone, she helped us in the weight room, and then the coaches on the field every day.
Yeah, pretty much like what he said. We've been working really hard and like getting closer as a team, and I think we've gotten like really, really close this year with all the seniors and everybody else, even though we have a lot of young guys. And you know, we're just putting work in the weight room and waking up at like 5 in the morning and going through a practice and everything. So that's pretty much it.
What kind of improvements do you hope that the team makes this season? It's for all of you.
Improvements, I'd say, I don't know like specifically, but I'd say that just we're always focusing on getting better and just like improving from last season. That's always a goal. So just every season get better, and I mean obviously get to playoffs and win a state title is the ultimate goal.
Next question.
So Coach Jones, on the 28th we're playing Mesquite. Are you preparing differently for that game due to the fact that your dad's the coach?
Well, my first 18 years of my life, he beat me, and so we're really trying to get him back. I'm going to beat him that night. Yeah. And so as far as preparation, we don't prepare different. Every game's the same. But after game 1, we'll really get excited to have this opportunity. We've never, in our school history, had an opportunity to play them. And so it'll be fun for the boys, and it won't be as much fun as for my dad and I, but we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. And does that game hold more personal importance to you?
No, like I said, it's such a big deal, and with our schedule that every game is huge. It's like a playoff game, and that's just as most important as the next and the next. They get it bigger every week. So probably means a lot more to our families. They're a little nervous, and my daughters are very scared.
Thank you.
And that is all we have for football. Football, like I said, first game of the season this Friday night at home against Dobson. And that's really all I have. That's all we have here. This is day 2 and the last day of the fall preview sports show here at Perry High School inside the gym to a rather larger audience than we had yesterday. For everyone here behind the cameras, over there behind the scenes, I'm Jordan Palacio for PS4. Like I said, our next broadcast coming to you live from Perry's first football game. That's all we have. Have a great rest of the day. I'm Jordan Palacio signing off.